The Calgary Police Service has charged a man in relation to a death in the city's northeast. Just after 2:30 p.m. on Tuesday, October 30th, 2012, police were dispatched to a residence in the 200 block of 11th Street Northeast for reports of an assault. Upon arrival, officers discovered one dead male inside the home. An autopsy has been completed and since determined that Isaac Patrick Crowchild, 26 of Calgary, died as a result of a stabbing. 4 people from inside the residence were taken into custody for questioning and have since been released. Another man who fled the house prior to police arrival was taken into custody following a traffic stop in downtown Calgary, approximately 1:30 a.m. on Wednesday, October 31st, 2012. He has since been charged in connection with the death. Robert Darrel Morrison, 43 years, is charged with 1 count of manslaughter. He made his first court appearance this morning. I'll now answer your questions.
Where's Mr. Morrison from?
He is from Calgary.
He's from Calgary.
Can you talk about the relationship between the
They were acquaintances, and we believe that this homicide is the result of an ongoing dispute between 2 individuals.
Can you talk about the nature of that dispute?
No, I can't.
Were police aware of these individuals in previous occasions and anything else?
I won't comment on the victim, but I can tell you that we are aware of the accused.
Was he charged with attempted murder last year?
I can't comment on previous dealings with him.
Could you talk about the rationale between manslaughter and perhaps a second degree?
Yeah, manslaughter is a death as a result of an illegal act, such as an assault, a punch, or whatever. And it comes really down to the intent of the altercation. With second-degree murder, there's an intent to kill the individual, not necessarily with manslaughter.
Can you talk about the residence? Was it known to police? How was it known to police?
The residence was known to police. We have approximately 11 calls for service to that residence this year, and they're mainly related to noise and party complaints from neighbors.
The rest of the people in the house at the time, are they being cooperative with the investigation?
There were 3 people in the house in addition to the body when police arrived. One was transported to hospital on an unrelated medical issue. They have all been interviewed and are somewhat cooperative with police. There was a 4th individual who was located later on in the evening. That person was also interviewed and provided us with information.
Where did the traffic stop take place where this man was arrested?
It took place downtown.
Did the victim live in that house?
The victim was a frequent visitor to the residence.
Do you see what they were all doing there?
It was a get-together of a number of individuals who knew each other. I'm not going to say it was a party, but it was a gathering of individuals.
And the guy who's charged, he was there for a number of hours?
He was there. He knows some of the individuals at that residence, so he was a guest in the residence along with the victim.
At the gathering, drug use going on?
There's no indication of drugs. I believe alcohol was involved.
And just to clear it up, no gang affiliation at all?
There's no gang affiliation.
Do you know how long the 2 of them were both at the same party?
No, I don't have that information.
Just going back to the manslaughter aspect of it, is it safe to say that there was some sort of disagreement, they had a fight, and that's when the stabbing took place?
Yeah, there was a disagreement, and it was in response to this ongoing dispute between the 2 individuals, which escalated into a physical confrontation, and as a result, the victim was stabbed.
You say a 4th person was located later. That's someone separate from the guy charged?
Yes, yeah, 4th person was located later as a witness and brought in and interviewed as a witness. What I can tell you is that this is an ongoing investigation. We believe that another person was involved, and we're in the process of trying to identify that person, and we believe that further charges will result.
Can you speak to the possible nature of those charges? Are we talking
at this point?
manslaughter
No.
charge?
Again, our investigation will be continuing, and we'll announce those charges at the time of the
A man or a woman are you looking for?
We're looking for a male.
Do you know who this person is?
We're in the process of identifying and confirming identity on that individual.
But probably in the same like group of people that were all there?
Yes, it is. These people were all acquaintances and knew each other.
You believe this other man was involved in the fight as well?
Yes, we're trying to determine his involvement, and that's part of our ongoing investigation.
When EMS attended the call, was the victim the only one that they attended to?
Yes, it was a hang-up call, and responding officers initiated a rapid intervention strategy. That was to facilitate EMS as well as secure the residents.
Did they feel that there was a jeopardy? I mean, it's not normal for police to take a victim out onto the street, so would they in fear that there was something else that could happen, or?
All I can indicate is that they did initiate the rapid intervention strategy, and that was to secure the residents and to facilitate the EMS response.
Overall, how would you classify this? Like, just as a gathering that got out of control, or?
It was a gathering that did get out of control, but it was based on this ongoing dispute. So there's also that aspect of it. So there was a history between these two individuals, we believe.
Just to be clear, both the accused and the victim were in the home for a number of hours prior to this incident?
Yes, they were. As to the total number of hours, I'm not sure. I can't provide you with that information.
Are we talking, these drug robberies, or is it robbery over a woman or a lover?
As to the ongoing dispute, I can't comment now. It's currently before the courts.